Hello and welcome. It's Good Friday. I've got a whole afternoon. There's nothing interesting on the telly, so I thought I'd have a look back to Monday's Times Cryptic, the main 15 by 15 puzzle that was published on Monday, the 14th of April 2025. Haven't attempted it before. Mondays are normally a bit easier, which is why I'm giving it a go. So I don't think there's anything else to say. I don't have any setter information, so I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Upper limit on wages that provides closure. Oh, I think that's some kind of cap or something. Lizard Island, drifting west in South American region. Lizard Island. Is that anagram? Lizard Island, South American region. I'll come back to that. Beginning to learn novel mathematical premise. We're beginning to learn suggests L. Novel. Mathematical premise. Can't think of one. Her escort worked in Kentish Town. That must be an anagram of her escort, mustn't it? Unfortunately, I don't know what Kentish Town is, really. Yeah, I will know it when I see it, I'm sure. American newsreel producer notes lacking passion. You'd think that's US. Lacking passion, US. A, maybe that's an A. A something, newsreel. Pathe, apathetic. Okay, apathe. TIC, notes. Pathe, notes, lacking passion is apathetic. Notes, TIC. Tase. Let's go. Oh, yeah, and T is that, and C is a different note, so yeah, that's the notes. Matter closed. Matter closed. Head of police in command. You'd think that's something to do with that. Head of police in command. Is that just nicely at the end? Matter issue. Ooh. Okay. Highly regarded opening pair in Adelaide bogged down. Highly regarded. Bogged down. Ooh. Horrified. Reichstag has tartan curtains. What? Reichstag has tartan curtains. I don't know if that's a hidden word of Phaedra. Phaedry. I don't know if that is a tartan curtains. I would have thought so. Has tartan Reichstag. But I don't know what else it can be really, because that looks Drake. Let's put an F there. And an E there. Well, that won't be an R. No. Not convinced by that, but we'll keep going. Long stretches keeping 90 people out of prison. Long stretches, years. People out of prison are ex-cons. 90 is XC. Yeah, ex-cons. I think that is. Why is that ex-cons? Eons. Yeah, okay, nice. XC 90. Digital cash. Tech firm trashed. Digital cash. Tech firm trashed. Crypto. How's crypto spelled? Crypto wouldn't fit anyway. E for digital. Cash tech. Co. Tree. Very large. That is by river. I mean, that is by river. You'd expect that to be IER. Very large would be VL. Begins to make me think olive, but tree, olive. What's that olive? If it is olive, that is by river. Okay, maybe Ossia. Ossia, which is kind of willow tree, isn't it? O is for outsized. IER. There we go. Fantastic Hour feature visiting West End Theatre. Productions not suitable for all. Fantastic Hour. Do you think that's an anagram of hour into West End Theatre, and then maybe it's production, West End Theatre's productions. Cool. When jogging, a kilt must. When jogging a kilt must perform various functions. Multi. Okay, that's an anagram. A kilt must, isn't it? I think multi. There. What have I got left? Multi gives me an S. Multitask. Okay. Expert, head of art, department. Adept. Okay, very easy. Nice. Quiet, game, golf. Quiet game, golf, sun expresses indifference. Yeah. Shrugs. Yeah, rugby union. Shush, rugby union, golf. Stick an N in there for now. There we are. Roue moved into bachelor flat as part of slowing down process. I would have thought that was some anagram of roue, but bachelor B flat would be, I don't know, and then roue would fit in there, would it? Bow. I think it would have to go. I don't know. Right, well that looks pretty good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 across clues. That's kind of probably a record for me, I think. Save sailor on vacation. Save. Sailor on vacation. So vacation is off. Out on downs, aren't I? Saying away. On. Save. Assuming that's add. That is, of course. I think so. On vacation's away. Sailor is a tar takeaway. Sailor salt away. Salt away, I think that is. Which gives me my L from the thing I don't know. Mathematical premise. Can't think what it is. Okay, let's keep going. Across. Airline. Backs. Peculiar measure. Gosh. Airline. Backs. Peculiar measure. Okay, so I think airline is BA. Rumba, is that a measure? Rum would be peculiar. Novel would be, mathematical premise would be, take out that U for now. External cladding moulded to be hard wearing. That's just a 15-letter word as well. So MOULDEDTOBEHARD. But actually that isn't going to work, is it? Hard wearing, could say TOBEHARDWEARING. I think that's anagram then of to be hard wearing. I think I've got all the letters in there. External cladding would be weatherproofing. I haven't got a weather, I think. Weather. Let's stick it down then. To be hard. Wearing. See if that actually fits. So WEA weather. Weatherboarding, okay. Yep, fair enough. What's that, a screw? Upper limit, that fits close. I'll come back to that straw sake. Angry, alpha male, finally rebuked. alpha male. Is that a Tom male? Or Eva male, maybe? Or is the male Ted rebuked? Let's get on from there. Shake water right off big fish. Gosh. Shake water right. I mean, that's 555. We'll get a 555 off. Could be an anagram indicator. Got an E and an A from there. Yep. How about a great white shark? Which totally. What was that? The Reichstag. Horrified Reichstag. Ixta. I don't think that's going to be a hidden word. Aghast is though. Ah, there it is. I knew there was something going on there for a hidden word from the words. Although horrified is aghast. Curtains. Okay, curtains being used as a hidden word indicator. New order of pain, toast or bruschetta. Gosh. I guess that's where a pain toast, isn't it? Bruschetta is antipasto. And what about antipasto? Pasto or pasta? Got an O to get rid of toast. So yeah, I think it's two A's. Toast and pain, yep. Okay. Jeer after bishop leaves drink. Oh gosh, jeer is to after bishop leaves drink. Okay. American government agency controlling most of gar plants. Well, you can see that's acacia, I think. Plant is acacia. American government is A. Government controlling, so yeah, car with CIA around it, I think. What's this? Funny chap's mum upset king outside a factory. Is it Rex Miller? I'm going to put Miller. Outside factory. Factory's a mill. Funny chap's mum. Who's that? I think it's Rex Miller, but I can't. So Mill is the factory. Upset King is REX. Yep. So chap's mum. Max Miller. Max Miller must be. Funny chap. Okay. That's admires, I guess. Highly regarded. Admired. Ad. Bogged down as Myers. Yep. Oh, there we go. That's going to be my Ted. Don't quite have rebuked. I'm going to put a TD in there. What we've got down here? Just let's do this one. I've got a chance. Hoodlummed. Hoodlum regularly. So gosh. O. Oodles. Ood. Lost East Side's Premier Detective. Holmes. That's going to be Holmes, isn't it? East Side. Yep. Okay. So let's go back to the downs I was on. Fashionable apartment. Enid vacated and blew up. Inflated, I suppose. Inflated. Okay, nice. Very is so. Wide. So very wide tit fur and what's going on there? So what, I suppose. W is wide. Hat must be a tit fur. Okay. British daredevil, more vigorous. Must be an R, mustn't it? That's break. Come back to that, but busker, vigorous, more vigorous is brisker. Risk is dead everywhere. Risker. Okay, is that on what else? No, I've got this one over here. Affordable energy fills crack. Cheap and chap. Not sure about that. Brake pad. That must be a brake pad, mustn't it? Slowing down process is brake pad. B pad. A roue is a pad. A brake. A rake. Sorry. I think that's probably. What's this then? Fantastic hour. Visiting. What? That's not suitable for all. Maybe that isn't what I think. Maybe that isn't a chi. Affordable, I think, is cheap, but it feels crack. Crack as chap. Not sure about that. What's this? Digital cash. Tech firm trashed. Bitcoin must be. Bitco. What's that? Bitcoin. Digital cash is Bitcoin. Tech firm trashed. Bitcoin, I guess if you bit the coin. Fair enough. Fantastical hour. Visiting West End Theatre. Production is not suitable for all is sure. Okay, what's this? Is this limber? Lumber? Novel. Lemma. I think it was Emma, the novel. So it's going to be rumba. I can't see what else it can be. Upper limit is a screw cap, isn't it? Screw cap on a bottle. Provides closure. Wages is a cap. Upper limit on wages. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with that being rumba. So yeah, down to what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and those couple down there. Wow, 15 minutes. Angry alpha male. Angry. I don't think it's probably an A though. Ated. Ated. Finally rebuked. No, hang on. Male. Finally rebuked. Is that a T? A D there? Male. Angry. Let's hope we can get this one. Oh, okay. We've got her escort. Okay. Well, bit more chance of getting this now. Escort. And I've got rid of the CET. What is this? I have seen Kentish Town before, I just don't know quite what it is. It could be HE, HO. Let's go the other way at this first. Okay. It can't really be an H there. Could be an R, could be an S. Essex. Okay, what's this one down here? Topic. Matter closed. Head of police in. It's got to be topic, hasn't it? Is a matter. Head of TO. Where's the TO coming from? Not sure. Police in command. This was G after Bishop leaves. And this, please. Ah, okay. Guyana, iguana. Yeah, iguana, I guess. Ah, Guyana with some things going on. I'll have to work that out in a minute. Oh, there's an A. After Bishop leaves drink. G. Okay, so 3 left there and a couple down here again, which I think one's cheap. I don't. Fantastic hour. Hour is not going to fit in that HOUR unless the wishing hour or something. Is it the? It's not the wishing hour. It's the. But if that was a C for cheap, and I'm not convinced it is, but if it was, affordable fills crack. Crack would be gap. No. So that's not E for energy, unless it's a double E in there somewhere. Visiting West End Theatre Productions. Gosh, what's going on there? Musical. No, it can't be musical, can it? Not suitable for all. Is restricted. Not a lot of things will go there, but I would have thought an A could. Maybe. Very possibly. Wah. We're whimsical. Would fit. I don't know why that was whimsical. I'm going to go with cheap in there. Something about whimsical. Wishing. Fantastic is whimsical. Yep. Hour is H. Visiting West End musical without a U. Not sure where the I comes from, but I'll come back to that. Okay, so 3 to go. 18:55. Angry. Alpha male. Finally rebuked. Well, I think the D is for rebuked. Is there? Male. So I really need this one here because that gives me both access to both clues, doesn't it? Osk. What does it mean? Rhetorical. What am I doing at the end as well? If that's an R, could be an ER or an OR. If that's an R, then to G, barrack, Iraq, I think that is. Barak, I think that is. Gia after Bishop leaves. Drink, I think that's Arak, but I'm not convinced. Let's go with that. Because one of my options. Estor, Worcester. Colchester? No. Rochester. Rochester is a Kentish town. Is a town in. What have I got? Two O's or? How's her escort? Is that two E's? Okay, so there, two E's and one O, which just leaves this to be. Gosh. A something, R something, T-E-D, I suppose. Arbated, arated, abrated, arrogated, angry, alpha, male. What's that going to be? Alpha male. Abrated, aborted. I'm going to take out that there for now. Yeah, I'm sure that's a closure. Angry, alpha. It's not an aggro alpha. Male. A for alpha, I think, is that. D for that, which leaves a bloke in the middle, which would be abrooted, I think. Rochester. Oh, what have I done wrong? Barak? Let's check, find out what I've got wrong. Oh, okay, it's not abrooted. At least everything else is right, I think. Yeah, what is it? Aggrieved, aggroted, fretted, angry, affronted, angry male, finally rebuked. How annoying would it be if I can't get this one last clue, which I seem unlikely to get able to get at this point. Our and the other possibility is male is Ted. Angry would be rebuked would be angry. And then A for alpha, male Ted maybe. Aggrated. What's going on? Aerated. Aerated. I don't think so. There's only so many things that go in there. Which are because alpha male could have been a brute quite happily there as well. Bruted. Did I type that correctly? I'll begin to wonder now. I'm going to go back to it again. Just have a look. See what's wrong. So everything else in the puzzle is good apart from those two. And there's not a U there. Okay. Fretted? Not really a word I know if it is. Can't be an U. Fright. Bright. Don't think anything. Oh, could be a C there. Don't think so though. That's rather annoying actually not to be able to get this last one. Angry alpha male. I think ratted. Alpha, al, al, al. Grated. Let's try that. See how we go. I'm gonna have to check my weight as well, aren't I? Oh, what is it then? W aerated. Okay, I've got no idea why that's. I have to say, I've got no idea why that's aerated. Angry would be aerated, I suppose, but alpha male. Yeah, well, I'll come back to that anyway. Let's go through the clues as best I can based on that. Very disappointing end there, really, for a puzzle that I worked my way through quite nicely. So, okay, we've got upper limit on wages. That provides closure. Well, a screw cap is the type of bottle top that provides closure. Upper limit on wages. So the limit is a cap. Wages is screw. I think that's a bit of a slang word for getting a screw is wages. I'm not sure. Not one I'm familiar with. Lizard is okay. So we've got lizard is an iguana. We've got I for island, drifting west in South American region. So yeah, we've got the area of Guyana. The I is going west, so the I is coming from Guyana there to there. I thought Guyana was spelt with a Y, although French Guyana is spelt with an I. Bit of a strange one. Okay. Okay, beginning to learn is the L, and the novel is Emma. I've never heard of the mathematical premise of lemma, so pleased to get that one. It's something I've never heard of. Rochester is a town in Kent, which is it's also an anagram of her escort worked as your anagram indicator. American is A. Pathé was the old newsreel producer. You see lots of Pathé films in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, black and white things. Notes, we got the note T, do re mi fa sol la T. Spellings will vary, and C, just B C D E, the piano note scale. Lacking passion is apathetic. Matter closed. Head of police in command. So police is P. Head of police is a P. In command is a IC. Closed. Yeah. So you push the door to. You push the door closed. It's one of those things that comes up in the 15 by 15 occasionally that I haven't got used to yet. Highly regarded is admired. Opening pair in Adelaide is the AD, and bogged down is mired. Horrified is aghast, which is a hidden word across Reichstag has tartan. Curtains is your hidden word indicator. Long stretches are eons, keeping 90. So in Roman numerals, X is 10, C is 100, so 90 is 10 400, which is 90 XC. Out of prison are ex-convicts. Digital cash is Bitcoin. Tech firm trashed. I wonder if that's co for firm and bit co in. I think that's a bit of a IT co. IT co in the bin. Okay, IT company in the bin. So that's why it's got a question mark. It's sort of a reverse cryptic-y thing to get to that. Tree, yeah, we've got the Ossia tree, which is kind of a willow tree. Very large is OS for outsize. That is IE, and R for river. Fantastic is whimsical. H is hour, visiting the West End theatre production. So we've got a West End musical. I don't know where the I is coming from at this point. West End musical. Not suitable for all, so take the U out of musical. I'm not sure I think W1 is West End. I think it's the postcode for the West End. So musical without U is not suitable for all is a U. So suitable for all is a U. So in the old film classifications of U, PG. and so on. U is suitable for all, so if it's not suitable for all, take U out of musical. When jogging is taken as an anagram of a kilt must, which works out as multitask, which is being able to perform various functions. Expert is adept, head of art is an A, and department is adept. Quiet is sh. Game is rugby union, RU, standard abbreviation that comes up regularly in the crossword. G for golf is NATO phonetic alphabet, and S is sun, standard abbreviation. Expresses indifference, well, you shrug if you're indifferent to things. A roo is a rake, so name for a kind of a bloke who's a bit of a lech and whatever. Rake is a roo. Moved into B for bachelor, and flat. Your flat could be a pad, and a brake pad is part of the slowing down process. Okay, to save. Okay, if you save, you salt away. I thought it was the opposite actually. But yeah, salt away means to put away a little bit of money. Sailor is a salt. On vacation is away because it's on the down clue. Airline is BA, British Airways. Backing, peculiar is rum, and a measure is rumba. I don't know rumble is a measure, but there we go. Now do. External cladding is weatherboarding. Moulded is taken as an anagram of what was it? Hard wearing. I think it's B hard wearing. I can't remember exact which. 2, 6, 7. I think it's in fact 2B hard wearing. I think it's all those three, all 4 words. Right. Angry alpha male. Finally rebuked. Well, good question. Aerated. Angry alpha male. Finally rebuked. Rebuked is rated. Okay, it's A. Okay, so A for alpha. Male finally is the E of male, and then rebuked is rated. Not really a term I'm familiar with. Rated as in rebuked. Aerated being angry. So yeah, big disappointment on my part that I couldn't get that last one. Otherwise, it's been good. Yeah, good finish. Solve right. 20 minutes and a bit, but it's still all done in 25 with one mistake. Shake water right is an anagram of great white shark. Off is your anagram indicator, and a big fish. The great white shark is a big fish, definitely. New order of is taken as an anagram of pain toast, which gives us antipasto, which is a type of bruschetta. Jeer is to barrack, but the B of bishop is leaving, so barrack becomes arak, which is a type of drink. Vaguely heard of that, I think. American is A, government agency is CIA. Controlling means to put inside that most of car, so the CA of car gives you the acacia plant. Max Miller was a funny chap at some point. I don't really know who Max Miller is, but mum is ma. Upset king is rex, rex, the Latin word for king, and that's outside of. So upset saying put it upwards, and outside the factory is mill. Fashionable is in, apartment is flat, and Enid vacated is the ed, so take the ni out. Vacate the word Enid, just leaving an ed, and blew up is inflated. Very is so, wide is w, so cricket notation, and a titfer must be a hat. So what? And just definition. B for British, a daredevil is a risker, and someone who's more vigorous is brisker. Hoodlum, regularly, so we've got HOL, so the first, third, fifth, and seventh letters of hoodlum, actually the M as well. Regularly lost, so lose the, well, which are on the even ones, gives us HOLM. Lost, east side, so E for east, and side's premier, so the first letter of side is an S, which gives you Holmes, and Sherlock Holmes was a detective indeed. Still reading his adventures as I speak. Okay, so affordable is cheap, energy is an E, filling crack, which is chap. Not sure what that's about either. So yeah, there we go, all done. 25-40, just that one clue getting to me. But otherwise, thanks for watching.